Oh yeah, so next topic. Recently a new trailer for an anime came out, right?
Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need you to explain. Explain, because you said you
I
read
read
the
I read
manga.
the first volume of it. Everybody's talking about Chainsaw Man. They think it can be like the one of the next big three of anime. Like
They always say that.
they always say that.
Yeah,
I don't think they always say that about every show, bro.
not every cell, but that. I just not like this is not the first time I heard it.
What other shows have you heard that said that?
Black Clover.
Oh yeah, they did say that about Black Clover. Yeah.
I didn't hear about this specific anime, but niggas is sucking it. Got a high school, sucking the fuck out of that shit. That shit was not it at all. That shit was whack
Out
as
of high
fuck.
school.
Yeah, niggas are saying, yo,
What?
bro, cause I on YouTube I watch, like, if I watch a trailer and I don't really understand it, I'll watch somebody who knows about it react to the trailer, so they could like break like or even like break it down, like a breakdown and shit. And a lot of people are saying like, oh, this looks like a great anime. The studio behind it is great. Yada yada yada. But
Mm.
yeah, so I'm gonna need you. Do you at least know the plot and shit?
Yeah. So basically the whole plot is this kid named I think his name is Denji. He's like a young like poor kid who has no money at all, and basically he was basically on the streets, and he found this devil chainsaw dog basically, and basically he was in a situation where goons were trying to fuck him up because his parents left him with a whole bunch of debt. So in the middle of escaping from one of his contracts, he ended up almost dying, and then the devil dog that he found on the street um liked him because devils are usually like the demon. The devils are like the demons are like basically the creatures that they hunt because they are trying to like their main course of food is of course humans. So the humans are trying to defend themselves, of course, and basically he befriends one of them, which is like a dog with a chainsaw nose. And when he gets into a situation with the yakuza, basically the devil dog decided to like jump inside of him and give him a heart, and his heart is basically himself, and he basically becomes half human and half demon. His special abilities is that he has chainsaws. Basically, he can like shoot out chainsaws from his hands. Basically, it's kind of corny when you really hear it. When he says like Chainsaw Man, it's like what? It's just a guy with chainsaws. But like if you actually see the show, like the way how he fights and the way how like
You haven't seen the show though.
I haven't seen the show, but the manga. If you read the manga, the way how he bangs on people, it's different. Like it's different, and it's I like it because it's like it's not one of those like hide hide people from like all the gore and everything. And it has all the gore and like it's really like raw. Like no, like this show should not be watched by kids. Definitely not. Like what they show on this show, bro, is like really graphic. Um, we're not allowed to show the trailer, right?
I mean, I watched it. Like, no, anything specific you want me to look at? Like, I don't know.
Oh, Map was working on it.
I know. I'm saying like, why do you want to watch the trailer again?
I feel like it just get like a refresh on how it looks.
I literally just watched it while you was telling the story.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Let me watch it real quick.
All right. So I'll talk about it while you're watching it. Yeah, it looks pretty.
He said it looks pretty.
I can't get anything. If you didn't tell me what you told me, I wouldn't have got any of that from that trailer.
For real?
Any of that. Like, nah, nothing. It just looks like a whole bunch of shit happening. But like that's a teaser trailer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what a teaser is. I just didn't. I didn't get any. It could have been aliens. Like, I don't know. Like, it could have been anything. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I'll give it a shot. No, why not?
I think it's a show that you should watch. I think it'll be good.
Did you read? Did you read Jujutsu manga?
Jujutsu Kaisen. That was also made by Mappa too, bro. And you like the fighting scenes on that too, right?
Yeah, but I, you know, me and anime, we have a love and hate relationship, so it can't just be fighting, like, you know, like because if it was, God of High School would be one of the top shows.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
You know, it just gotta be a little bit more deeper than that. So, but I'll give it a shot.
I feel like I do think Jujutsu Kaisen has potential though. Like I feel like it's setting itself up to have like that meaning. Like I know what you mean by like it can't just be about fighting because you like shows that have like a plot and there has to be reasoning on why people are doing certain things. And I think Jujutsu has that a little bit, like the whole idea of Sukanai and
Oh, how it's a human half, like a hybrid human half demon, right? He's a human half demon.
I don't think he's half human.
Well, the main character's human.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual demon itself.
No, I'm saying, he is half human,
Yeah,
half demon.
like that's kind of like Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But what? Like you could say that.
No. I was just saying, like, similar, very similar.
It is very similar. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like a lot of anime likes that. Like, yo, I'm that half. Like, I'm unique. I'm the legendary. I'm the chosen one. Like, oh, all right, guys.
But you can say the same thing about superhero movies.
What is that? Like, why are you bringing up superhero movies? I'm just talking about anime. Are we not talking about anime?
I know that's what you rock with. I'm trying to because like superhero shit is like your anime, and anime is basically my superhero type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's just, you know, just should be looking pretty. That's not like shit, you know. That's just, and I feel like a lot of animes is just like bad bitches. Like you're like, damn, that bitch is bad, and then you go up and talk to them and like, what the fuck is this? Like, bitch dumb. Like that's what it really feels like to me. Like that's what I got from Jujutsu. Like, oh, this shit looks really nice. Like, I don't even know the main character's name. Oh, there's that one nigga that like a Sasuke-esque nigga, like a Kakashi-esque nigga. Like, they always gotta have one of those, like one of those masters. Like, yo, I'll teach you. Like it's just, but yeah. I'll give it a shot. I'll watch it.
I feel like anime is like a type of genre you have to wait for the build up.
I mean, that's a lot of shows. That's a lot of medias though.
I mean, My Hero. So why do you find like My Hero was just great off the jump, like the first couple episodes?
Well, it's not like I thought it was great. I just enjoyed it for what it was. But I also went into the show with not a lot of expectations. Like people were talking about it, but not like OD like they do Jujutsu and shit. And I went into the show thinking that, well, because I remember you telling me the plot, and I went into the show thinking Deku was gonna be Batman. Like he was just gonna be a nigga with no powers, just fighting niggas.
That's what I thought.
And then at the end of the show, they're like, yo, this is the story of how I become the greatest hero of all time. You're like, what the fuck? Like he becomes the next All Might and shit. Like it was just that on top of the character itself of Deku being like, yo, I always wanted to be a hero, but like nobody fucks with me. Like niggas is throwing my books, burning my shit. Everybody's stronger than me. Like you feel for the character. Like I don't know, Sukuna. Like that's how I nigga name was. Like
You talking about you?
I just didn't. Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't it for me. Like it just felt like he said. bro, you have a 1% chance of surviving a demon being in you. And he was like, nigga, I'm not 1%, nigga. I'm not 1%. Like, that's me. And then they, even though they kill demons, they're like, you know what? Come join the squad. Like, it's just, you know, it's just all that combined. It just wasn't, you know, it wasn't invested. With
I feel like when you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, you're not really focused on the main character too much yet. All you know about the main character is that he has a demon in him, and he's forced to join the organization to help him out, and he can possibly die at any moment. Because if he gets out of control with the Suganai form, and he can't control him, they're gonna kill him, of course. But
of course, I can't compare the two, but I just felt like you cared about Deku. Like, you were like, bro. And then when everybody was standing back, and then even couple out, like, even let's go back to the first episode when All Might was like, bro, give it up, nigga. You're not gonna be no hero. You're a scrub. Like, literally 5 minutes before, and then 5 minutes after, he sees his boy getting like fucking raped, and he just charges at it. Like it's not like he could have done anything. He just did it because he's a good person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was all that combined. I was like, yo, I want to see him grow. I want to see what he could be. Versus other shows, it's like, I don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah. More so, the reason why I care about the show is because I really want to know why, like, the special grade creatures are like doing what they're doing. Like, because they have a goal. They have a goal in mind, and they have their own weird sense of philosophy to them. And I just want to know why they're doing what they're doing, and what's the grand plan, and what do they know that we don't, and what does the school know about them that we don't? Because they're hiding stuff from the students too. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's just gonna take some time for that to actually show in the show. Just like how in My Hero, it took time for them to have like a whole huge plot on where this is gonna go. You know what I mean? What's the main goal?
Yeah, it originally just started as a kid just going to like a superhero high school or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe it just felt too similar because I watched the first season of is it Blue Exorcist?
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist. What's the one? The Blue Devil, Blue Demon? Like, it was.
Got it right. Blue Exorcist.
Is it when have you seen that show?
Yeah, I've seen that show. Yeah, I've seen like season 1, I think, of that.
Is it the one where his dad's the devil and he has like he's a demon, part demon too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that show Jujutsu gave me the Blue Exorcist vibes, and I just felt like I seen it before.
Oh, okay. All right. That's understandable. A lot of anime shows do have similarities.
That's why I feel like if we could make some American anime, like mix in the plot and the characters and this template of American shows, mix it in with anime, I feel like it'll be like the greatest shit of all time. Honestly.
But I really feel like America has the same shits too, though.
What do you mean by that?
Like what Americans like? So what American show I can pretty much compare it to? So
Invincible, fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender, like what? Young Justice.
I mean, if you can compare it, you can compare Invincible to pretty much any other superhero movie we watched. It's not really
because it has to do with superheroes. Just because it has superheroes in it.
Yeah, like so you can compare like the whole idea of Superman coming to Earth, and then there's Kryptonians, and then Zod comes here, and it's like the same idea. Zod's coming from a different planet to come to Earth, and Superman has to defend it. It's like how like Omni-Man's from a different world. And,
but Zod and Superman aren't related.
Huh?
Imagine if that was your dad. Like, imagine if you Stefan, you found out your dad was a fucking serial killer, and he has a gang of serial killers with him, and he's like, yeah, bro, I was just training you to become a serial killer. Like, what? I haven't really seen that in a lot of shows where it sets up a character to be somewhat perfect to then undermine it in the first episode. I haven't seen that before, so I don't know. Yeah. The difference between what we're comparing, superhero shows, superheroes in general, that is like the media superheroes. But with anime, the media is anime. With the reason why I compare Jujutsu and Blue Exorcist is because it has to do with demons specifically, and the main character being this unique demon, half hybrid type thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the connection I have with that. But with superheroes, the blanket of the show is that it has to do with superheroes, but then there's more depth in it. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's more depth in it too, because like, sure they both have demon, but they're not the same. The demons
it feels like the same. Like they both go to school, Demon Slayer school.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. If he gets mad, he turns up. I don't know. Nobody really likes him because he has some evil in him.
Everybody turns up when they get mad in shows.
No, when I say turn up, I mean transform.
Transform. I mean, they're not transforming because they're mad. They're transforming because they have to fight.
Nah, it's when they get out of control. Like, that's basically what it is.
But they eventually learn how to control it, though.
But I know, but I'm talking about that's their character. Like, you gotta like control your other half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not always the case that like if they're angry, they transform. Like when Yuji transformed into Sukuna, he didn't get mad or anything. He just did it.
But in the show, isn't it when so he can transform whenever he wants?
Basically, yeah, he can transform whatever he wants. But the case with that is that if he transforms, he has no control. Like he can't tell him what the other guy can do. Like he can't control what the guy does. That's why he doesn't like doing it.
Alright, but yeah.
And he has to like follow like certain contracts sometimes too. If you like, he's like, "Yo, can you do this for me?" Like, "All right, but you're gonna have to do this for me." He has to like follow certain like contracts. Like I think he gave up like his heart or something like that in one of the episodes. Now he made a deal that he wouldn't remember the conversation that they had or some shit like that. But yeah, it's different, bro. Like sure, like demons are demons and they have like they have the same idea, like they can transform into something different, but it's like if they can't transform into anything different or be something different, like what else could they do? Like what do you want them to do?
It's not. Well, I didn't create the show. I was just saying. I was talking about from somebody who was watching the show. It felt similar to other animes.
Like it was just the same.
Super similar. Like on some Uzumaki, Kurama type shit.
Alright. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea of that's similar, but like everything else is different. Like the plot of the story.
But just from what I only saw the episode where they meet that huge brolic nigga and he starts fighting the dude because he wanted to know what type of girls he liked.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That's just that humor thing again too.
Yeah, that shit made me like die laughing. It's so funny.
Yeah, anime always has those weird, unrealistic characters. They're just to make you laugh. I feel like that dude is there to make you laugh, but he's really OP though. His power is OP.
I wouldn't have known until I stopped watching right after.
You stopped watching?
Yeah. I literally just said that I only seen up to that episode.
Like you didn't see that, like his ability, like to tell, like when he claps. That's crazy. I feel like you gotta give it more of a chance, bro.
It just didn't. It didn't grab me.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've realized that I just don't like anime. Like, I just don't like it.
What do you do though?
I like some shows. I just don't like.
You like Attack on Titan.
But you can't compare Attack on Titan to any other anime. You can't.
That is true. You can't.
My hero. The only other superhero anime is that I know of. It's like Lion and Bunny or whatever. You heard of that? Like Bunny and something.
You forgot about One Punch Man.
I was going to bring it up, but I'm saying, do you know what I'm talking about?
I heard of that. Yeah, I never watched.
So because I looked up like superhero animes and that one and One Punch Man, but One Punch Man is more of a satire. So out of those two, Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is crazy.
Fire, like I like the plot of the show, but the real reason why I liked it was because of the visuals, like the way I've never seen visually a show like that before. Like the way they show how strong he is. I've never seen that before. Like so, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't really like Hunter. I didn't really like.
That's
Hunter.
crazy how you don't like Hunter, bro.
It was just okay.
Is this something you've seen before? You feel like? Would you say it's like your generic anime?
Kind of, yeah.
So what show could you like compare it to?
Well, before I say that, but tournaments, tournaments. Yeah, anime little tournaments.
Oh,
A cell looking nigga. They got a cell looking nigga. They got
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They got super in depth with Nen 10, even though some of it didn't really make sense. Like, if you could choose your Nen or your 10 or whatever the fuck this shit was called, why would you choose for it to be a ghost that takes over your finger with a pencil and writes the future down or some stupid shit, some goofy shit like that? The bitch with the fucking vacuum, like, there was just certain shit I wasn't a fan of. And I think the best fight happened early in the series with Gon and Hisoka, because it actually showed that they were thinking about how they were fighting. Like Gon was actually thinking of what his next move was and shit. I like the fight with what's it called? With the bomber dude, but I didn't like it at the end because the nigga just got his arm back. I thought he really sacrificed his arm to like that shit, and that would have been nuts. Like, yo, this nigga sacrificed his arm. This nigga's crazy. But yeah, and then that was why I was tight because of that. The cockroach king. Got that nigga fucking out of here. That nigga is trash.
That arc was. I feel like that arc was pretty good, but the only thing that got me mad is like they didn't really beat him. Nothing. He just got sick and died. It's like what was the point? That's the part of the show that got me pissed off. Like, what's the point of bringing him up if he was just gonna get sick and then he was gonna die at the end?
Literally 95% of the time we seen him, the man's was playing chess with like
a
blind chick. I was just like, come on, son.
That's what got me mad.
It got me so tight that I didn't even watch the next season. Like it got me so tight. Like, and then they fucked up that old nigga, even though they made it seem that like that old nigga was so OP. Like they made it seem like if the cockroach nigga didn't get sick, he would have destroyed the world. Like nobody would have touched him if that old nigga couldn't handle him.
Yeah.
Like,
but later on in the show, you realize there's stronger people than him.
I didn't even.
So there's his son Beyond, supposedly is stronger than him.
He has a son. Gon has a son.
Yeah, and Netero has a son. Yeah, his name is Beyond. So After that, it takes place in the Dark Continent. The Dark Continent is like,
No, after that is the president's arc.
yeah, yeah. After the President's arc, it's the Dark Continent.
But
I don't,
they didn't animate the Dark Continent arc, did they?
huh?
They didn't animate the Dark Continent arc, did they?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like ahead of like later on in the show, like what it's gonna be. I feel like later on, like it's gonna be like way more better than it is now. Cause like the fights that I'm reading, bro, on the manga is crazy. Like Hisoka versus the head of the spiders, Kulo. I forgot his name, bro. Their names are really hard to say. You know the guy with the book, the head of the spiders.
Yeah.
His ability, bro, is woo. Like
the spiders were cool.
yeah, that I feel like
that was the best part of the cockroach arc, in my opinion.
he's the cockroach hunter.
Yeah. It was like though. I wasn't a fan of it.
I feel like the spiders are like my favorite characters in the show, though. Definitely.
Yeah, they're like the bootleg Akatsuki.
Oh my god. Yeah, these niggas is roast anime, bro.
No, I'm just saying. And then what else? I thought Full Metal was good.
Yeah. I don't know why people were like hyping it up to you like it was like the best thing on earth, but it was a good show.
But I feel like it was good because it was only like 60 something episodes. Like if it went on, it probably would have been shit.
He said it probably would have been shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
like it ended. Like, you know, like I always like an ending.
what show would you say is really, really long? That's good. Not a lot. You can't really say that about a lot of shows. I feel like with shows, like you can't have in order for it to be like a masterpiece, it has to be like a means to an end. Like you can't just be oversaturated of the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Okay. I was gonna say Breaking Bad, but there's only 5 seasons of Breaking Bad. But yeah.
What do you consider too long though?
I don't know. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball.
Like how many seasons?
Like Naruto.
Naruto is long, yeah. Naruto's long.
You know what I'm gonna say next, right?
What?
Your favorite show?
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Oh no, your favorite show going on right now.
One Piece? Oh yeah, One Piece is lit though. I don't get it. I can keep on playing for years and I'll still watch that shit.
I'll never watch an episode in my life.
Keep on I feel like as it grows, it gets better as an anime.
You're gonna have to tell me about it because I'll never watch that shit ever.
I just want it to end before I die though.
Will it?
Yeah, it definitely will. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting to.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna reach to One Piece. Definitely. Bleach.
Bleach is fire, bro.
That's just too long.
There's a couple arcs that I don't like. The bounce arc, and I don't like the. There was another arc I didn't like. The Gi guy arc. I didn't care about that shit. There's like 2 arcs out of the whole show I didn't like.
But yeah, just anime in general is too long. You know, most shit like.
If I really think about Bleach, bro, like all they need to do, bro, is take out all the filler and take out 2 arcs, and that show will be fucking phenomenal.
Nah, I wouldn't know about it though. But, yeah. I'll just stick with my American animated shit. You know?
And then missing out on some good shows, man. I feel like you should watch Death Note. A lot of people that don't like.
I watched it. It was good.
You like that?
Yeah, it was good. I think that's the only anime with no fights that I liked. But I'll never watch it again.
I've seen that show like probably like 3 times.
I got it like the first time. Like, oh my god, I got it. I never had to see it again. Solid show.
Another show I think is gonna be you should watch when it comes out. I read the majority of the manga. It's called Platinum End. It's basically like the guys who created Death Note. I think you would enjoy that.
Why is that?
It's different. I don't think it's the same. It's different. And they're fighting this hero named Metropolitan Man. He's supposed to be a hero, but he's actually the villain of the whole arc.
Mm-hmm. I looked it up. It said it replaces Death Note. It's pretty much the exact opposite when it comes to it has to do with angels, wings and shit, and God and shit. No, that's what's up.
The main character is not smart. You know how Light's mad with his smart. The main character is not like the smartest guy. He's like an average normal guy. Honestly, it's kind of like the the main like the Metropolitan Man is Light. Imagine you with a low IQ is facing Light Yagami, bro. How you gonna beat him?
Shoot that nigga in the face.
That's kind of how they did it. That's kind of how they did it, but it's banging, bro. Like it's really like it's a tactical anime. I think you should give it a shot when it comes out. I'll send you when it comes out. When it's fully done, I'll bring it up.
Glamour of wearing diamonds. Diamonds bring status, elegance, and prestige. Their brilliance makes